today. From NRG.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That is caught by Dell. Touchdown, Houston. Tank Dell hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Here is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, 75 yards. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
2nd and 6. Escaping the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say, because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week. It takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
Flushed out right. That's complete to Dell. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. Buying time to his left. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Here now, 2nd and 4. Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. Anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle, it doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 2nd and 5. They'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a lion that's shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
2nd and 1. This is caught. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pierce. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. George Kittle from 3 yards out. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Completion just 4 yards, and it's second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Well, the second down throw on target. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Lockett, the motion man right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got his man, Dell. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's second down. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, he bowls over him. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 32-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Running right through him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Shedding the tackle. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. The escapability in evidence there. Is that one good for 15 and a first?
Brandon, there was more on his mind there than just getting to the first down marker. Saw an opportunity to get a big play and was going to let the defense do a lot to stop him from getting there.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. Third quarter action to this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Sliding out of the pocket. Pass caught by Collins. What a catch. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Able to shake him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. And quickly, they get to the line. On play action, they'll throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's third. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Fights loose. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 4. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. Back to throw here. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Again, he'll drop to throw. Connects. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Being chased out left. Caught left side. Here's Dell. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. And they'll go right back to Pierce. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A grip. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Another milestone falling on that last throw in what has been an MVP-type season so far, as he has now gone over 4,000 yards passing already on the year.
And it's been a whole lot.
Touchdown, Houston. Take Dell. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. Give to Pierce. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Pierce. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. A run here with Pierce. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Pierce will try to pick it up. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Texans, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Lions, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.